Hello guys, hello my friends. I'm so happy to welcome you on my channel again, and today we will have very important topic to discuss. How not to destroy your relationships with Ukrainian, Russian, and actually any woman in the world, because women are mostly have the same ideas about relationships about the man. As I'm international matchmaker, and I'm doing this for more than 10 years, and I know more about relationships with Ukrainian women and men from all the countries in the world. So I will give you my examples of my work, of examples of my clients. So maybe in this way you will understand, how it's working and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But let's start from invitation. I want to invite you to my office. It's a new office, new location. It's very close to Krishatik. It's very close to Tsun. And really, I will be very happy to see you here. If you're looking for your matchmaker, if you're looking for agency, you are mostly welcome. We will drink a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and maybe even we'll eat something sweet and discuss cooperation. I will tell you more about how it's working with us, so you are mostly welcome. You will see our location in our website. So let's start, guys. So what is the first deal breaker? And this what it's not easy to understand for foreign men, especially some European countries, because we had clients from, I think, from France, from Italy, from these European countries who did this. And for me, it was always shock, and it was a shock for girls. So first deal breaker, what you should never do, it's do not be a girl. It sounds maybe for you weird because obviously you are a man, but what I mean, when guys they meet ladies here, they need to understand our way of mentality, that here men, they grow in with this, like, you should never cry, you need to be very very strong and so on. Maybe in this case, because men never express their emotions, never show what they feel, maybe that's why our guys, they have a heart attack when they're 40, maybe it's like that. And I do not say it's good or bad, but in our culture, basically men, they never show that they feel something. Oh, I'm so lonely, I feel this. Oh, and they do not cry, they do not say about feelings. And for girls, it's if men do this, it looks weird. I can tell you that in our agency, it's many times happened that guys was kind of crying on the date because they speak about the past relationships and they had the tears in their eyes. And yes, even after I got an explanation that these guys, they wanted to just show to girls that they're very sensitive and like very nice people, but for us it's just destroying your you trying to be like this and this and that. But if you do this, it just like, it doesn't matter who you are after. If you cry on a date, if you speak too much about feelings and so on, it's against of our mentality. Our girls, they never have seen her father crying, her brother crying when maybe he was a little kid, but in an adult age, never. If she was married before, her husband never cried. Of course, men can cry sometimes, if something really happened, something bad. But, it's not like you speaking about your past relations and you have feelings like, oh, I feel so. No, so do not do it, and never, never try to look sensitive, because even girls here, they're not too sensitive. And a woman is expecting from you to be strong, and even, sometimes even control her emotions, because, girls, they can be very emotional. So she's expecting from you basically that you really be like very strong and so on. So do not do this, because it's really destroy your reputation completely, because we had such a stories, and better show your confidence, that you know what you want, that you can control your emotions. It's very important, and it will give you only big plus. So next one, next deal breaker, never become fan of girl. You know, when you just start to speak with her, girls like compliments. Girls like when you appreciate her, especially if you're in a deep relationship, like you're married or for a long time. If you tell her that she's the best woman in the world, definitely she will be very happy. But if you just started, if you speak for 1 month, or maybe you just even you didn't see each other, you met online, and you know, sometimes guys become too you know, like to fall in love. I love her, I don't know why, but I love her so much. And for girl it looks like, is he, if he is desperate or what happened with him, why he behaving like that? So you need to control this stuff, because guys, you know, they're always trying to be like, oh my god, you're so amazing woman, oh I want, oh you like red color, wow, I love red color too, I think we're perfect match. And it looks so dumb and so stupid. So, and a girl will never appreciate you like a normal man, because you know, if you know each other already, it's fine. If you for a long time together, you can love each other as much as you want. But if you just met, she will maybe think that you're not serious, because if you do not know the personality of woman, you have just seen her photos, but you're already in love. And you're a fan of her. Wow, she's amazing, she's fantastic. I had such a client who behaved this way. First, you need to ask yourself, why I'm so in love with this girl? I do not know her. I just speak with her 2 weeks, 1 month, like how it's possible? I'm so crazy in love. So maybe this will help you. And really the best and most important is, of course, control your emotions. What after? You should never, it's third deal breaker, you should never ignore her problems. You should never ignore what she's saying, because very often, especially it's for guys who become fans, fan of girl, they're so in love and they're so much in his own feelings, in his own worries and so on. So he stopped listening what she's saying. He stopped hearing her. And for women, it's very important that you support her, that you hear what she's saying about her things, about her problems and so on. I do not say now that, you know, it's not about online dating chats where you like speak with girl for 1 week and after she said, oh, I have a cancer, my mother have a cancer, all of my family had a cancer, so help me with money. No, it's not about this. It's about normal relationships with normal women. Not from dating site, with chats, of course. And because I had, for example, I will give you an example. One of my clients, he was like so in love with women, but that time they already met several times. It was normal relations. They had sex. They like had some plans for future and so on. So he called me and say, Yulia, I don't know what to do, because you know I sent her my house and like what I want to make like some renovation for us, for our family, but she ignored my message. She said something like, okay, what should I do? Maybe she changed her mind and so on. I said, can you please send me a screenshot of your messages? And I opened the screenshots, and just before it was written, she wrote him this day, I have problems with kidney, I feel very bad, so today I'm going to go to doctor. And he, because he's too much in love with his emotions and so on, he just didn't see it. He just ignored it. And after he started, he wrote to her like, okay, fine, and started to write about house and so on. And I tell him like, have you seen what she's writing to you? And it's very often that guys do not hear and do not listen what she's saying. It's not about like you need to support her all the time like a kid and ask, oh, did you eat, everything is fine. But it's important that you worry about her, that you worry about her feelings, what is happening her in everyday life. Maybe she needs something to tell about her work, like she has like someone bad in her work and she wants to discuss it with you. So always try to be supportive and listen to things what she's saying. It's very important. And it's really, if you do not listen to her and just thinking about your own emotions, your own feelings, it will be really like a deal breaker. So what is next? Fourth deal breaker, it's you should not be greedy. This is it's very often happening that guys, especially if they had some like scam situations in the past in Ukraine, for example, or they had bad relationships or something, or woman used him for money, like anything. But after he's go into new relations with this fear that someone can use him for money. And guys, in this case, if you have such a fears, just do not go to these relationships. First, go to psychotherapist and discuss this thing, because it's not about money basically. It's about trust. You just do not trust to this woman. And of course, if you met this girl in online chat and you speak for 2 days or 5 days, or it doesn't matter, even 2 months, you never met and she is asking for money, of course, this is crazy, sorry, but bullshit, of course. So in this case, you should be greedy and do not send anything to this lady. But I mean that it's for ladies that you visit in Ukraine, you met several times, and it's important to give her financial support. Without this, yes, it's possible to build relations, and girls here, obviously, they can earn some money without you. She can survive without you. But it's kind of in our mentality, when a woman, she always want to feel herself confident that this man can take care of her. I do not tell you about like millions. I do not tell you about $1,000 and she's saying like every new week, like, I want iPhone, I want this, I want that, I want car. Of course not. I mean just like normal basic stuff. If you send like $20 bouquet of roses, if you send something like to buy her dress, it can be little things, but do not wait when she will ask you. Do not wait for that. Just do it, like just send her money and say, please go to buy for yourself dress or shoes or something. It can be really like small things. It doesn't matter. It should be a huge amount of money. But in this case, she will really feel much better and more confident that you really like her. It's not like you are not a guy who speak with thousands of girls. That's why he never said anything to anyone. And trust me, it will be like much better, and you can improve your relations in this way. And if you go in such a relations, you need to play, as I say, va-bank. You can have some fears and things like that, but if you see a woman, if you really feel that it's your woman, try to give her everything you can. It's not about like all your money that you have, of course not, but try to make her happy in this case, because she is also worrying, like, if she will move to another country, what she will do, is this man will take care of me, because for her it will be a big step. You are going to stay in your own country, and she needs to leave her maybe children, parents, friends, her job, especially if a woman has a good job here, to change life completely, she really need to see confidence. So it's very important, guys. Do not be greedy. And the last, fifth deal breaker, it's of course, do not be arrogant. Usually arrogant guys, they never build relations. It's, you know, I see it like very often. I do not work with such a guys anymore. Just, you know, from in beginning of my career, I just didn't know who is this guy. But now I know, and I never work with them. These guys, it's a kind of people that come to Ukraine with this, like, okay, you are people, you are so poor here. Okay, I visit you. Okay, so now you make for me line of girls that want to get married with me because, you know, I'm from US, or, you know, from Italy, from Spain, you know. Of course they want to get married with me. I'm so great. And I'm from this country and they're from this country, like Ukraine. You know, guys. And basically it never works. Of course women feel this. They feel how you, like, why you are here, because you want, you know, to find beautiful wife for cheap or something like that. It looks very stupid from side, and woman always will feel what you think. It's obvious, and she will understand if you're a guy who just visits Ukraine because it's so cheap, and, you know, girls here so beautiful and so poor. That's why I will take this one. She's model. It doesn't matter if I'm 70 and I'm ugly and fat. Or you want to find a wife from Ukraine because you have the same family values like girls here have. You want to have beautiful woman close to you. You want to have a woman who can take care of family, and she really love it. She love to do this. Very smart woman, and, you know, she will always feel it. And if you go with this energy, you know, with this request, trust me, you always will find a woman. It doesn't matter if you do it through agency or you do it in online app or something like that. Not in chats, of course. But in you can meet her even on the street, because she feels that you're a genuine person, not just a guy who have you know, such a goals. Because these guys who have this mindset, like, oh, these people, okay, I will find someone here, they basically they're liars. And after these liars, they got scammed because they think they're too cool, too great, too smart. So just this 20 years old girl will scam me? Of course not. I'm so smart. But, you know, because of this arrogancy, he got this situation all the time. And of course, after he say, you know, all the agencies are bad in Ukraine, or the girls, they are scammers in Ukraine. Just, it's only because he's going with this like request. He's not honest, he's not a genuine. That's why it's happening with him. So guys, I was very happy to speak with you today. It's already like almost 20 minutes I'm talking. I hope you will finish this video. And just pleasure when you send me some you know, comments, when you write me something. And if you will write me more what kind of video you want to watch, I will definitely do it for you. So I wish you a great day. And if you still didn't find your one and only, if you didn't find your matchmaker, please request in our website. I will send you questionnaire, and if we can work with your request, I will be happy to be a matchmaker, of course. So I wish you a great day. Bye bye.